So 33 days without sex?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
We've been together, I'm gonna start out, we've been together for 5 years. We've been living together for 5 years. At first he was watching porn, but now it's becoming very excessive.
Yeah.
To the point that I'm not getting any.
Was sex a big part of your relationship at the beginning?
I think sex is a big part for anybody. I mean, that makes it intimacy, and sex, that's what makes the relationship keep it going.
So prior to 33 days ago, how often were y'all having sex?
We'll get it in, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. We was like jackrabbits.
Get it, girl.
I'm like an energized buddy. If you can rub out, I get it going, baby.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Keep it going.
So how was the sex in the beginning? Was it great?
Oh, yes. It's
Perfect.
great. That's why I want it now, you know? It's very great.
So when did you first notice that your sex life was changing?
Beginning of last year.
Beginning of the last year?
Yes, sir.
And what was changing? How did the intimacy change?
I just started checking his, like, browser on Google, and I seen that he was watching porn, and every time I asked him to have sex, he'd say he's too tired. And I don't have a problem with porn. He just watches too much excessive that I can't get it.
Got
and
it.
number 2, I'm black. I'm a young black woman. His porn is, you know, mature white women.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
So
okay.
that kind of made me feel some type of way a little bit too. You know, like,
yeah, of course. Like what is it?
are
Yes.
you attracted to that, or
Okay.
do you want to be with me?
So was he watching porn at the beginning of your relationship?
It wasn't that bad, probably once a month. But just out the blue, it's starting like every day.
So you feel
every
like
day.
it's turning into an addiction?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very much so.
And why do you feel the addiction?
He takes his phone in the shower.
His phone in the shower.
It with him in the shower, and you hear the porn playing.
Have you talked to him about his porn addiction?
Yes.
And what does he say?
He doesn't think it's a problem. He said most men watch porn, but I don't think most men watch porn as much like that.
So you say there's house rules that he throws in your face. What are those?
He really don't throw house rules in my face. It's just he makes little comments. Like, we get mad at each other, like we might be arguing. And I might go on and turn the heat on, you know what I mean? He'll say, don't turn the heat all the way up. It's too hot. And I might say it's too cold. And it mean like, that may bring on another argument.
Don't touch the thermostat. He counts potato chips?
No, he doesn't count potato, like not the individual bags, not the chips
Oh,
in the
okay,
bag.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
okay. And
That's a lot of counting right there.
Okay, and guests have an open invite.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's hear his side of the story. So everyone welcome Kawan to the show. Hey, how you doing?
Buddy.
Take a seat for me. How you doing today?
How you doing, sir?
So, 33 days to go without sex with your wife is a long time. What's going through your head?
She kind of a turnoff, man.
She's a turnoff.
She kind of a turnoff. Attitudes. I don't know if she told you, but I work full time. I cook. I clean. Who wanna come home from a long day of work and be like, babe, can I get some?
She said you argued, and she said you argued, but you're saying the attitude, her attitude, and the argument is worse. So what do y'all argue about?
Whenever she don't get her way. Like I said, she don't work or nothing, so I'm providing everything. Like,
But he was cool with me not working.
Don't
That
ex-
was our agreement.
don't expect me to buy your cigarettes every time. If you got your habits, take care of your habits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, you gotta put your foot out there, you know what I'm saying, to make me want you.
But Karamo, he the one who told me it was cool for me. He said, I'm a man, baby. That's what he said. Baby, I'm a man. I got this. I got
That's when it was good, though. Like, this the whole
But
thing,
you
right?
can't backtrack. You can't
But
say
this,
that,
this the
though.
whole thing, right? If you a team and you got your dude back, when you up, you know what I'm saying? Cool, it is what it is. But you as a woman, you supposed to know, all right, it's time for me to step in. It's time to click in. Bae going through something. Let me step it up and help him out. It's just that simple.
Do you feel like you've communicated that to her, that I need some more support?
Communicated. Man, yeah, that's what we argue about. That's all we talk about.
So he's saying that he's telling you that he needs more support, and that's directly correlated to why he doesn't want to have sex. Are you receiving that?
I receive it, but he still, I feel like that's not the reason. It's just he watches too much porn. That's it. That's why he's too tired to have sex.
Tired is an excuse, though. Like, that's
Okay,
what I'm
so you
saying.
lie.
Like, I'd rather say I'm watching porn than hurt your feelings and
So why
be
does she
like,
think you have
I
a
don't
porn
want to touch
addiction?
you. Huh?
Why does she think you have a porn addiction?
I do watch porn, you know what I'm saying? Who don't watch porn?
He like this lady,
Like-
mature lady, very pretty, like this type of lady, the lady back there. She's very looking nice.
So you said that he has a. So you said that he doesn't like black women in his porn. He likes older white women.
Mature.
Oh, mature white women.
gotta separate
Okay.
mature.
Mature white women. And you
Come
said
on
which
now.
one? I'm sorry. You said a point. I gotta cut you out. I gotta cut you out. I'm sorry. I gotta cut you out. You point out. I'm sorry. I'm coming. I'm sorry.
She's pretty though. She's pretty.
I definitely.
I'm sorry, that made me fall out. I'm sorry. She said, like you. Hi. Let me talk to you. So apparently, you're his type. How do you feel?
I'm so pleased.
Okay, so pleased. Okay, who else did you say? You said this woman up here?
The lady right next to the
This
gentleman
my
with the
friend
blue.
right here.
Yes, right
This is my friend. Come on down here for me. Come on down. Hold on, come on down. This is a friend of the show. She comes, she takes her notes. I love her so much. So you're his type. How do you feel?
Hey, gotta be somebody's, right?
Okay.
It's good to have. I am 66.
You're 66, yeah. You look good for 66.
Thank you.
So this what you watching? I'm not mad at you. I'm
It
not
look like
mad.
she'll spoil me, so you know what I'm saying? I probably won't
You
have
got
to
some,
work a
hold
little
on, her
bit.
husband right here. You got some competition. Thank you so much. That made you so bad. I'm not gonna lie, that took me out when you started pointing. I'm sorry, that took me out.
I move furniture, so I might come in the house tired, you know what I'm saying? Back hurting, legs
Well,
hurting.
ask him last time he
And
got
I'd
me a
be
back
like
massage.
this. She don't work. She don't do
Oh, so I
nothing.
don't work, I don't get no back
She's,
massage.
she's sitting in a bed
I
all
don't work,
day.
I don't get no back massage.
The bed massaging your back, dude, when you sitting there the whole day. If I gotta come in off work and be rubbing my leg like, woo, I had a hard day. And she got there, sit right there.
What are you feeling? Like you having some emotions right now. What's going on? Talk to me.
I just want our relationship to be equal and fair.
Okay.
I want to make some changes, but I want him to be understanding to my needs also.
And that's what's making you cry right now?
Yep. I just want to be more understanding. I want us to both be able to get both on the same page.
So have you ever had an honest conversation about the expectations?
I don't think I have. I don't know. I really don't. Honestly, I really can't.
Please don't be
answer that.
fooled by the crying. Don't be fooled by it, man. It's
I
like,
mean, her emotions are valid, you know what I mean? And
That's
if
what
they
I'm saying.
were
yeah,
wrong-
but see,
dismissed
this your
me a
first
lot.
time dealing
No, but
with
he
it, like,
dismissed me a lot, though. You
I
get what I'm
deal with her
saying?
every
He
day.
dismissed me. Don't no woman want to be dismissed by their man.
She cried every 10
You
minutes.
get what I'm saying? You put me down.
She cried every 10 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
you know I'm emotional. I'm sensitive.
You be like, babe, can you buy me some cigarettes? I ain't got it right now.
Well,
Oh
the
my
int-
God.
Well,
Come on, bro.
well,
Stop
the
crying.
interesting part is I know it's fun, but you know, and I know that in the moment, especially when you're in a relationship and it's repetition, you start to get desensitized to it. So you start to say to yourself, well, don't get fooled by this. That ain't that. That ain't this. But at the end of the day, I'm a third party, and I'm listening to the language you all are using. And so I'm hearing both of you say constantly, I feel dismissed, I feel dismissed. He's not hearing me, I'm not hearing him. I want things to be equal. Earlier you said, I want things to be equal, I need support. There's a bigger problem here of how you're communicating about what is the expectations of this relationship. Have y'all realized that?
Yeah.
You know it, and you know it.
Yes, sir.
So if you both know it, why are you not having that conversation?
I guess I'm gonna say I'm willing to do my part, but she's not willing to step up and do her part.
I'm willing to do my part.
She's not willing to.
So let's be real with this, because the thing is that I understand completely why you're not having sex. See, the libido is connected to our emotions. And so if there's negative emotions around it, of course it's going to stall the sex, but that's because there's not a real conversation here about what's really going on. You all are expecting the other person to give you more support and more understanding, and you're both feeling dismissed. You're both feeling dismissed. And so the thing is, there has to be clear boundaries and clear expectations written out of what you want. I want to start with one today. What is one thing you need in this relationship to make you feel like you're not being dismissed and making you feel like you're being supported?
Well, I would need you, Cameron. Just be there. Ask me how my day going. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I come in the house and I'm tired or whatever, support that. Don't let me come in the house tired and I gotta still cook and do all this extra stuff. Then after I cook, I gotta wash the dishes. Like, come on, bro. Wash the dish or something.
So those are two different things, because you first said, I want you to ask me how I'm doing. Well, no, it's okay, because the thing is, this is why you work this out. You first said you want concern, because you want her to be empathetic to what you're experiencing. But then you said, I need you to actually do certain tasks. One is emotion, one is physical based. So which one is the first one that you need when you walk in the house?
I really don't care about the most. I just need you to do more.
That's good to know. See, the reason I broke it down like that and separated them for you is because when you're in a relationship, you can have conversations and you start to bring in more than one things, and then it gets confused. Because one is talking about emotion, one's talking about a physical action. And so it's good for you. You just clarified. You was like, hey, you know what? It's not even about the emotion, which means he's getting enough emotional support in some ways, but he cares more about the actual physical actions. He needs physical actions to show him that he's being supported. So what are the physical actions you need her to do?
I need her to clean more.
You want more help with cleaning.
More help with cleaning, more help with food.
And when you say food, cooking it or buying it?
Cooking it. Just share the role that I do.
Can you support him in doing those things?
Yes, I can.
Great.
I get what you're saying. I definitely get it. But we've been together like 4 years,
I understand.
man. It's like...
But y'all both, but hold on, let me tell you this. Y'all both set this pattern into motion. Y'all both set it in.
I get
so
it.
I understand your hesitation about like, well, I don't believe she's gonna do it. But
It's
that's
like you
because
put
both of
doubt
y'all.
already, you get
because
what I'm
y'all already
saying?
did it. So if you want to actually grow and be better, you have to believe. And what's gonna change now is not only the belief, I'm giving you action steps.
Yeah.
So she's saying she commits to doing it, and now I'm telling you, you call her an hour before and say, hey, I'm on my way home. I just want to have your support in making sure the house is clean so that way we can just be together. Can you commit now to calling her ahead of time and saying, hey, I need you to do these things?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. There we go. First step. Now, what do you need? Good job. What do you need?
Emotional support.
So you need emotional support. So what do you need him to say?
To be more understanding to my feelings and stop dismissing them just like you just did now. Like, don't believe the hype of the crying.
I get it. I get it.
Like-
But that needs to be more specific. What is it exactly you need him to say?
When he get home, babe, how was your day? Even though you don't work, how was your day? Just because I don't work don't mean I'm.
So you feel like you do that?
Listen, I tell her I love her. I tell her she pretty. I ask her what's wrong when she going through it. I ask her, is there anything I could do? I do stuff like that.
I get that, but that's not all the things you just said. I admire you as a man and someone who's in a relationship that you're doing that, but that's not what she said she needed. She said she just needed you to come home and ask her how her day is. She understands that she wants you, but she needs you to ask her how she's doing. So tell him, all I need is for you to ask me how I'm doing.
That's all I need you to ask me is how am I doing.
Yeah, the mood changes all the time. So like, even I come here and be like, babe, how was your day today? It was good. 2 minutes later, she going off or mad about
true?
something. So it's
Is that
like,
true?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not
okay.
gonna-
Well, so then good. So I'm glad you said that because that means that you can't change the finish line. If the finish line is, hey, this is what I need you to ask, and you change it 2 minutes later, he's not in the wrong. You're in the wrong, and then you're damaging your relationship.
I don't think that's it. Like, I think it's something else or whatever
What do you think it is?
that I need to, I don't know, me personally,
So what
because
is
I
it?
feel like I do a lot, but me asking her how her day was,
I'm only going off what she says.
Yeah,
I just met y'all 30 minutes ago, so all I
that
can
can't
do
be
is
it.
this.
I really want her to tell
That's
you.
what I meant.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, that's why I say every time I say something, he's questioning it. I can say this what I mean. I don't feel like it's this. Then that made me
So that's
shut down.
the
I
big-
want to say
okay,
stop
so that's the
telling me
bigger
what
thing.
I'm not trying to say.
So she needs you to just believe her. Believe her. Why don't you believe your wife when she says things to you?
Ask her how many times she lied to me.
Has there been distrust in this relationship? Got it. So that is something that you have to rebuild. The trust. The trust.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, this is fun for us to talk about the lack of sex and those things. But in a relationship, the reason that sex goes is because there's bigger issues. And so we're hearing it right now. It's a lack of support, it's a lack of dismissing, and there's also trust issues. And a lot of this, now that I'm hearing this, I'm gonna just be honest, I'm hearing it's coming from you.
Okay.
So there's some work you got to do. You said earlier you like being toxic, but that toxicity is going to end your relationship. And I'm not saying he's perfect, and I'm not saying you're the bad guy. I don't want you to leave here thinking that. But he's saying that there was lies in the beginning. That's why he's questioning you. Can you understand that, though?
Yes,
And can you understand how that is playing into the sex?
I can now.
You can now. And it's hurts you. Yeah? You ready to do the work?
So you know I'm not going nowhere though. I understand the emotion and stuff, but it's like I'm not going nowhere. So like instead of crying about it, let's just get over it and like work through whatever we need to work through.
But this is a big step right here. Because before this, from my standpoint, y'all had never had this honest communication about exactly what you needed.
Never.
And now it's on the table.
Okay.
And you can be assured that your man is telling you right now, I'm not going anywhere. He loves you.
I love
and
him
you love him too. But it's time for y'all to do the work. Tell your partner you're ready to do the work.
I'm ready to do the work.
Yeah, I'm ready to do the work too.
All right, good. That's the first step. That's all y'all can take here. And with y'all doing the work, the sex will come back organically. All right? All right. Good luck to both of y'all. Hold on. Where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.